your early impressions of the rookie, Jonathan Abram, as he's working through the first team and just being around him in position meetings and obviously on the practice field? What have you seen from him?
Man, he's a great young guy, man. What I'm really impressed by is just how he's been able to get this defense down. For a young guy to come in and be able to understand all the stuff and rules in this defense, that's pretty impressive. He's been doing a great job.
You have some newcomers on defense, but this is your second year in it. Do you see the guys who are in their second year a significant difference? No more thinking, more reacting?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think it's like night and day from this time around this year compared to last year for everybody that's in their second year, including me. Just being able to understand everything, the pre-snap adjustments that need to be dealt with, and the pre-snap communication. I think we're on another level so far.
You didn't pick up your fifth year on your option, and they drafted the safety, in the first round. How do you look at that? Do you look at that as a challenge? How do you view what's going on?
I mean, every year is a challenge for myself. But I obviously had a conversation with Mr. Mayock and Coach Gruden about it. They told me the decision they made, but my only focus right now is just come in and get better every day, and come in mini camp and training camp and get better and try to help our team win.
Not having your option picked up, that doesn't mean you won't be a Raider long term. It
Right.
can still happen. In your mind, is that what you want, and what do you hope to achieve this season so that can happen?
Oh yeah, that's definitely what I want. Like I said, I spoke to Coach Gruden and Mr. Mayock. I told them, expressed to them that I want to be here. I want to be a Raider. So at the end of the day, I just gotta go out there and handle my business, take care of my job, and keep getting better.
John mentioned that some of the rookies over at your house. John mentioned that some of the rookies
Oh,
over
yeah,
at your
yeah.
house. Have you tried to become more of a leader the last couple of years? How's that process been for you to become more of a leader?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's important. I know what it was like being a rookie. So I try to invite those guys over, have a little fun, barbecue and stuff like that. For me, it's just about, like I said, keep getting better every day. Be a leader by the way I come in every day with my attitude and my work ethic. Something they can see, like, okay, he's working extra hard. He's doing a little extra stuff. So I'm trying to lead by example.
Karl, I don't know if you saw the Warrior game last night and what happened with Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
As a professional athlete and one who's missed a couple of games with injuries.
Yeah.
How do you determine when it's time to go? Is it something that's in your gut? Is it something that the training staff tells you? Is it both? How would you determine that process?
I think it's a little bit of everything. For him, it's obviously sad. You never want to see a great talent like that go down. It's sad the fact that the fans even cheered like that when he went off the court. But he's such a great competitor, man. I'm sure he probably didn't feel 100%, which most of us are really never 100%. But he wanted to go out there and be there for his teammates. So I wish him a speedy recovery, man.
In your own sense, in the own situations, when you've had situations where maybe you can go, maybe you can't, has it been your call, the team's call, both, or?
Ultimately, it's your call. Obviously the teams, they want you out there if they feel like you can help the team, but it's always gonna be your call. It's times I've never been 100% where I feel like I want to go out there and help the team and be on the field. So it's always your call. Nobody's gonna force you out there if you say you can't play. So, but as a competitor, you always want to be out there on the field.
You had a game last year. I was at Denver, the second to last game, where you were really outstanding. I mean, it was kind of the. It almost looked like from a distance like your breakout game, that you were healthy as a Raider, but really healthy and hitting the way you were for the first time that people expected to see. Did you feel that way? Like, that was me. That's what people can expect.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think it's a combination of everything. Me being more comfortable in the system down the road, towards the end of the season, me being confident in myself, and also, the last game in Oakland, I think everybody had a little extra emotion that game, and we wanted to give the fans a good game and finish off the season with a win. So, we spoke about it. We had a team meeting where I told the guys that we had to get everything we had. It's our last game, possibly last game there, and we wanted the fans to go out on a high note. But for me, man, I don't think I've reached. I'm far off. I still feel like I have a long way to go. That's why I say I can keep getting better every day, every practice, training camp. I'm expecting a lot more of myself this year.
Knowing that this is the last year of your rookie contract, contract, and you're basically going to go for that second contract a year early for sure. Does that excite you at all? Does it motivate you when you know that?
I'm looking at just another season. I got to prove myself. I think, you know, I don't think any year should be important more than another one. I'm looking at another season. I got to prove myself, come in and prove myself, and earn a starting job, and just get better. You know, so contract stuff will handle itself. Obviously, I want to be here. I expressed that already. Coach Gruden and Mr. Mayock, I want to be already for life. But at the end of the day, I got to take care of my business on the field. You know, I'm not focused on the contract. That stuff will take care of itself.
Just curious, what was your reaction when you saw the schedule for this year, especially the first half? I think you guys played in 3 different countries in 3 months, and there's the 48, 49-day stretch where you don't play a game here in Oakland. What was your reaction to the schedule?
Oh, it's exciting, man. I think anytime you get an opportunity to go on the road and embarrass somebody else in their home, I think it's fun. You know, obviously the London game is going to be a challenge for us going so far away, but, you know, I think we're accepting that challenge. We got a lot of road games back-to-back this year. You know, it's going to be a challenging schedule for us, but I think we're up for the challenge.
A couple more, guys?
It's clear based on how you look at spring field that you put in the work. What was your process in terms of how you approached this offseason? Where did you go to train? What did you want to really improve when it came to your game?
I want to improve at everything. You know, my goal has always been to be one of the best in this league. You know, so every year I feel like I have something to prove. You know, so I attacked this off season. I knew there was gonna be a lot depending on me this year to be a leader. So that's why I say I'm trying to lead by example, whether it's in the weight room, you know, in the meeting rooms, or just the little things around the building. So it's just all the little things. I'm trying to be the best me I can be.
In what ways have you felt Marcus Joyner's influence on the secondary during the spring?
Man, talent, of course. He's brought another level to us at that nickel spot, and you know, just his energy, man, his attitude around the building, man. He's a fun guy to be around. It's kind of, you know, whenever he's around, he's just lighting up the mood for everybody. You know, whatever, just get guys laughing. But man, the talent, you know, his speed. He's a dog. You know, we know what we're gonna get out of him come game day when we put pads on. So that speaks for itself. But most importantly, I would say his energy around the building.
Was there a point last season, and maybe it's more gradual than the light bulb going on, but when you really felt comfortable enough to play at your speed within the system, because
right.
Safeties are responsible for a lot. Was there a point last year where you're like, okay, I get it?
I don't think it was just like one game that kind of clicked. I think it was just every game, every practice, every week. I felt like I started getting more comfortable with the system. You know, being able to understand things better in the meeting rooms and being able to apply it on the field. So I don't think it was just necessarily one game. I think it's as the season kept going and building up, and the more snaps and reps, I think I just started getting more comfortable in the system.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Karl. Appreciate it.
No problem, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, Karl.